this thing's live. Okay, I've never done a live before, you guys, on this channel anyway. I think I did one on the other channel, but we're gonna do one today. I just figured, I was like, you know what, let's just go into it, because before I always did recorded, and I haven't recorded on this channel or posted in like over 6 months. I think more than that now. And earlier, like about 3 months ago, I recorded Aries through Capricorn, but did not do Aquarius or Pisces. And then just a couple weeks ago, I did the same thing. I did Aries through Capricorn and then just didn't do Aquarius and Pisces. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do this and see what happens. So I'm gonna be doing kind of like more of oracle readings today. It's gonna be about the blessings that are coming to you. Today is a new moon in Virgo, so there are going to be some things maybe taking place, or new thought patterns, new belief systems, new manifestations that we're kind of putting into place, more so around our work, our routine, our health, our fitness, and health in any way. That can be mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, financial, whatever, right? It's friendships, you know, it's all that. It's just finding new ways to be better about our lives and more, you know, just in a better rhythm with things. So let's go ahead and jump in here. Oh wait, okay, let's see what sign we're gonna do first. I'm not just gonna do the Aries through Pisces again. We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna make it a little fun. Okay, no signs there. Let's see. Okay. We have the Hermit, so Virgo's gonna go first, okay? All right. All right, and the World card. That's so funny. Okay, so yeah, it's obviously Virgo's birthday. World card and the Ace of Pentacles underneath. So you guys are probably getting something good for your birthday, okay? Something maybe coming full circle, something could be changing. If you have an investment that you've been working on and waiting for, that could be coming full circle. That investment could pay out at this time. So that's good, right? It's a good place to start. If you're looking for work or something like that, something new could come in for you, an opportunity. But I am seeing some sort of offer. And then with the Seven of Pentacles, again, it's something that you're really investing into, and something you've put your time and energy into. You're going to be reaping the rewards of that, as we are in harvest season. So naturally, this would be a great time when you guys are reaping the rewards of things, as well as it being birthday season, right? Okay. I don't even know where I want to start. The ones I did for you guys that were actually recorded were so good. I might just finish the last 2 signs and then just post them. We'll see. We'll see. It's been a slow roll. Okay, there is only light and inward revolution. And what I really like about this is the way that these cards fell out. So I'm going to pick them up the way that they fell out so you guys can see them. Do you see how they're kind of stacked, but they were crooked? They came out like this, and they're stacked like that. I don't know if you can really see the angle. You get it. But stacked. And the blue is more of the masculine energy. The right is more of the feminine energy. So it's like, I feel like part of you, when it comes to what you're receiving right now in life and in this like cycle, in this period, you're receiving a lot more of an internal cycle. This could be a time when you're thinking more to yourself, wanting to be alone more, wanting to really understand you more, wanting to understand deeper depths of life and situations, and why you tick, how you tick, what makes you tick, right? All that. And then when it comes to what you're giving, I feel like you're really just trying your best to be in a positive light, be helpful, be giving, be healing, whether that's in what you're communicating or what it is you are understanding, right, intuitively. But I do feel like you are being more cautious about what you say, how you say it, and making sure that you spread more light. Because here with the feminine energy on the left side, that's our receiving, right? Our feminine side is receiving. our masculine side is giving. So you're giving more light, you're receiving more of an inward time. And that's okay. It's all going to balance out. Right underneath the deck, we have a purple card right here, Soul Tree. So once you allow that perfect integration to take place, you're going to feel much more rooted and stable in where you're at, where you're going. And I feel like it's just going to be an all-around really good journey for you. So keep going. You really do, if you ever feel like not your best or whatever, right? Just remember that the only place you're gonna find light, and I mean real light, like when you are so joyful that you feel bliss, that you cry, that you laugh, that you scream, that you do all these good things, right? That comes from internal. Nobody can give that to you. Nobody. It doesn't matter who they are, what they have, what they own. It doesn't matter. Nobody can give that to you. So make sure you spend more time right now really focusing on that inward part. That's where the universe kind of wants you to go. It's going to bring you to a place of equilibrium. Once you're in equilibrium, you'll notice how you start shifting much quicker. As you shift, what happens? More comes in. So there you go, right? There you go. It's all about you coming into equilibrium. Hi, Ziggy. Ziggy came and sat on his hammock and just yawned. Look at you. Okay. Oh, these are such pretty cards. Okay. Lifting the veil. So questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. There you go. And fall into my arms. Surrender. Holding the opposites, extremes of life. Yeah. I feel like you guys are maybe going through like an awakening, a deeper awakening. When the universe wants you to go through something, oh wow, this is so cool. I can't wait to show you this. When the universe wants you to go through something on a deep, deep, deep cellular level, and I mean cellular level, like you're gonna change. You can't go through something cellularly and not change. Like it changes you. It changes your internal makeup. It changes your desires, your expectations, your needs, your wants, your requirements, right? Every part of you changes. It's like how they say our taste buds change every 7 years, right? It's the same thing. When you go through something like that, right? And we can't control it. The universe just dumps an awakening on us when we're ready for that awakening or when we're ready to receive it. It's not anything that someone's just gonna go knock on your door and be like, hey, here you go, here's your awakening. Like, no, like people might crack it, people might show a light, people might shed some, knowledge to you and wisdom, but at the end of the day, the only person who can make themselves go into awakening is themselves and their karmic path, right? It only comes when you're ready to handle it because it's a really big thing to go through. But with that being said, when I pulled these two cards, the new ones here, Fall Into My Arms and Lifting the Veil, when you see it this way, these cards, again, have the blue down here and the yellow and the orange up here, which the yellow and the orange up here is more of that feminine energy. She's really looking into that world of creation, into what's new, into that new information, that new visibility, that new understanding, right? What is this? What does this mean? How is this happening? Blah, 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 right? It's new. It's meant to do that. It's meant to expand your mind. It's meant to expand your consciousness. It's meant to expand you and your journey. So you're doing that, right? But it could be confusing. And when things are confusing, that's why you need to take time to be inward about it. Because other people who haven't yet experienced what you're experiencing are never going to be able to give you the right kind of advice to lead you in the direction you need to go. Someone can't give you advice for something they've never been through. They can't give you advice for something they've never experienced. So trying to seek validation and understanding from someone who has never been in your shoes or had that experience, you're really just taking advice that just doesn't really align. So make sure that when you are around other people, whether that is friends, family, coworkers, employees, colleagues, neighbors, it doesn't matter who it is, right? It doesn't matter who it is, like whatever. take into consideration what you're listening to, right? The universe is really wanting you to just take time away, especially here, surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life. Like, they want you to take this time to really figure out who the new you is. I mean, we have the new moon, and it was 111 when I said that. We have the new moon in Virgo happening right now, which is accessing on your first house, which is your ego, identity, self, the mask you wear to the world, how you portray yourself. So this would be a time when maybe you would take into consideration a certain behavior or characteristic, or maybe even the way you dress, the way you look, the way you present yourself. This might be a time when you really say, you know what, I want to be better in the way that I show up for other people. I want to be more kind. I want to be more genuine. I want to be more loyal. I want to be more put together. I want to truly spread kindness and happiness to others. I want my employees to feel good and, you know, safe and blah, 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 blah. That's what you do. You choose what it is that you want to show up for. Who's the new you? All right. Next month, you can think about your second house, which is your money, your cash, assets, property, how people value you, all that. Then you can go into third house. So use this time wisely, because this time is all about you to figure out who you want to be next. But yeah, regardless, they kind of switch sides. So after you came into equilibrium, the other cards came out, and now it's blue on the receiving side, on the feminine side, and it's red on the masculine side, on the giving side. So first you started out with that inwardness. You took in that energy to go really inward and understand yourself better. Then you kind of cast out the light. Now it's almost like the emotion of the surrender is coming in, allowing you to shift into this new world. It's like when something comes and it gets passed around, and then it's like, then you go, right? Then you go into the new world. It doesn't just happen right away, right? So now you're at that part where you're about to transition. You're about to have something new come in for you. All right, surrender again. What is this? Surrender again. And then we have romance and connection. All right. You have surrender here twice. So either there's something that you need to surrender and let go of, or there's a level of control in the dynamic that you have to let go of. And that level of surrender will allow your romance and your connection to come in and be stronger. Remember, control is not what we want. We think it's what we want because we think we know best, yada, yada, yada. That's our ego. But when you step off the gas and just coast and just surrender and say, you know what? Whatever's meant to be is going to be. Whatever's meant to happen is meant to happen. Whatever. Universe takes care of it. Universe takes care of it. You don't do anything. It just takes care of it. And things start to work out. And things start to be really good. And things start to align. And things start to be, you know, what you want them to be, but you have to allow that level of surrender for that to happen for you. And I know sometimes Virgos like to control everything, right? I do feel whatever you went through, if there was a relationship you are letting go of, right? This can be any kind of connection. This can be whatever, right? Whatever the connection was that you are letting go of, it was something that taught you a lot. I feel like there's still some messages and some lessons the universe is trying to give you, spirit's trying to give you, but it's almost like you have to kind of allow that and take time to truly listen to that. Get out of your head, get out of all the work, get out of all the other stuff, and take time to truly listen to what messages are still outstanding, because I feel like there are some outstanding that are trying to get to you. The more I honor my inner light, the more I brighten the world. I choose to shine. Ah, I want to read it again. The more I honor my inner light, the more I brighten the world. I choose to shine. Taking care of myself is a radical act of love. Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself. You know, if you don't take care of yourself, who's going to? You have to. And finding peace, finding happiness is so much more important, finding it within. All the rest comes when you're feeling good. All the rest comes when you're in balance. So make sure you're paying attention to that and where you could be kind of maybe overdoing it one way or the other. Make sure you're always coming back to that state of balance, and it's going to allow you to move forward in a really, really positive way. Let's see if there's any last messages from the tarot deck for you. The Strength card was at the bottom, so you could be dealing with a Leo. Could be dealing with a Leo. Okay, you have Temperance, Sagittarius, Emperor, Aries, Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. Okay. Okay, I gotta plug my in, you guys, 1 second. All right, so you had Temperance here. Temperance came out, and then this one too. Boop, but they didn't come out together. This one came out over top of the more I honor my inner light, the more I brighten the world. I choose to shine. So if you're dealing with an older gentleman in any kind of way, shape, or form, or you are the older gentleman, but I feel like it's somebody else, I don't feel like it's you. I feel like this person, I feel like this person may say something to you or may do something or take some sort of action that kind of like rub something in your face. Like, I don't mean that in like a bad way, but I'm saying like, you know, when something happens and then someone comes up to you and says like, I freaking knew it, I knew it. And then you say, I knew it. And then they can just like give you that look and you get that look. And you just know, it's like that. I feel like it's that. So I feel like once you get to this place, why am I laughing now? And it says sir up here. This is what's funny. I feel like it's someone who's older than you. Something's gonna happen with someone who's older than you, and they're gonna turn around and be like, I told you so. I knew it. I freaking knew it. And it's gonna be a happy moment for you when that happens. So whatever that is, whatever that surprise is, I feel like it's gonna come again when you're in balance with Temperance card here. Temperance at the end of the day is the card of balance. That is the card, as the Sagittarius angel card. It's all about alchemy. It's about truly the balance of all 4 elements. Not all of the major arcana have all 4 of the elements. But Sagittarius does. It's really about integration and taking all of those. So if you guys are manifesting today, which I suggest you should, as it is the new moon in Virgo, manifest, make sure that you have something of each element around you. Grab, have a bonfire, light a candle, put some music on, get some scents, right? Burn some sage, go outside and drink some water, put a crystal in it, do whatever you want to do, right? But this is a really good day for you to manifest, as it is in your first house. So do that. Something good is going to happen for you. You may change your energy, like by tomorrow or within the next couple days, you may feel a really big shift in your energy. If you felt like for a while you were being tested, you probably were, but I feel like that's gonna change. Whoever this older person is that's around you, I feel like this person's really, really, really peaceful. Like they're in a much more peaceful place now that they know whatever they know. So like whenever this moment comes, right? Whenever this moment comes for you. And this person like sparks up a conversation or sparks up whatever they do. Yeah, but whenever this person, I feel like it's just gonna bring you back into balance. It's almost like the two of you are gonna have your relationship really come to a different place unlike you ever had it before. So this could be a father, grandfather, boss, mentor, just another older masculine energy around you. It's gonna make a big impact. So keep holding on if anything was testing you, and yeah, just surrender. This is the third time I've seen it. Okay, that's your message for you. Oh wait, one more. I forgot about it. Hold on. Okay, what do we have for you? We have crystal technology over top of the connection and the high priestess. And then we have accountability right here in balance. So yeah, there could be something you need to be accountable for or take accountability for. It's there. And yeah, get a crystal. I'm gonna do one more so it matches out. Sorry, I like when things are balanced. I don't like when they're like off. One more for this left side. Here we go. In family. Okay, yeah, this could be someone in your family or someone you consider like family, this older masculine energy that you talk to or deal with. Yeah, it could be a father, grandfather, mentor, just someone special who you truly see as family or has been around your family for a long time. But make sure if you guys want or you feel like you need a little bit of help connecting with something, go to the crystal store and randomly just look around for something. Don't search for a specific meaning unless there's something you actually like specifically need. Don't search for don't make your mind up about a crystal before you go in there. Just go in there and allow yourself to kind of scan and find one that you feel fits to you. Take it with you, see what the meaning is, and then allow things to play out over the next days, weeks, months ahead. I think you would be surprised. I think there's a little bit of information regarding crystals that could be of benefit to you, so that might be something to do a little bit more research on. And it was 2222 right when I said that. So I hope you guys like that, and we'll be moving on to the next sign, which, what do we want to do? Libra? Okay, we'll do Libra. All right. You know, you guys, I can't believe I'm doing a live right now. All right. We're gonna make these readings a little bit quicker than that one, so you guys got lucky. All right, Libra. What do we have going on for Libra? Libra, the new moon is hitting your 12th house, so this is more of your subconscious, your dreams, your fantasies, things you're really wishing for, hoping for, that you want, that you might keep hidden. And there is only light. Virgo had that, could be dealing with a Virgo. And then we have inward revolution, nothing has gone wrong. Alignment and sensitivity, look at you. Okay, inward revolution, nothing has gone wrong. Yeah, all right, let's talk about this. So kind of like what Virgo was having about really going internal and having it be a much more internal period, with you guys, you're naturally going to be going through a very internal period. Why do I say that? The North Node just shifted into Aries, South Node shifted into Libra. When the South Node is transiting an area for you, that's significant, right? And your sun sign is significant to an extent. It is a very, very, very internal period, let me just tell you. I just went through the North Node in Scorpio, and my Venus is in Scorpio, and my North Node is in Scorpio, so the South Node was in Scorpio, and it was the most internal 18 months I've ever had in my entire life. It wasn't bad, it wasn't awful, it was a new way of being, a new way of living, a new way of understanding and experiencing, and was easily one of the most profound developmental years of my life, right? naturally. Naturally. But it had to be done, right? It had to be done. I wouldn't understand myself to this degree, my work to this degree, everything to this degree if I wouldn't have had such an internal experience. So if you're feeling that and you're feeling like, you know, not so connected to other people right now at this time, or you feel like you've been feeling that for a little bit here, don't worry. Kind of like ease into the new experience of just being you and really being in your own energy. That's where you're gonna cultivate a lot of growth, a lot of understanding, especially when it comes to the deeper, darker depths of you that maybe you don't always take time to look at. I feel like it's really gonna kind of like make you go inward and pull some certain things out and really understand, okay, why is this there in my field? Why is this there in my field? Why is this there? Why am, you know, it's really gonna make you pull these different things out. And it's almost like you're gonna be weeding your garden, but weeding yourself from inside out in a really good way. So if you ever feel like things are off or not right, or you kind of go back and forth between this like darker, maybe more confused energy, but seeing the light, and then another period where it's more like maybe you feel stressed about that type of a shift, try not to. Just understand, like, that's a part of it. That's a part of it. It is what it is, okay? And you're meant to go through that right now for the next 18 months. All right, then we have alignment and sensitivity. So when you're able to bring that into equilibrium, like understanding that you're meant to be in a more inward and introspective period, it's like this, all right? If this is the Earth and the North Node is going into Aries, right? Everything's expanding into Aries. And then for the South Node, it's like this, so it's all contracting. So if you, for example, let's say you have a North Node in Libra, or a Venus in Libra, or something in Libra, right? That's significant for you. It's you're opposing the way that the planet's facing. So you're going into a more internal perspective. A good thing you can do is look at the dates from the last time the North Node was in Libra, and you'll notice that events will mirror from those timelines. It'll be probably like between an 8 to 10 year period. Look back on that part of life and then observe the mirror. Line up the dates, line up the transits, and watch how the events unfold. You'll be very, very surprised. And I feel like once you're able to shift through that type of an energy or that type of a transformation, that's when you're going to hit alignment. But I don't feel like you've hit alignment yet, not to the extent of which the universe is trying to get you to. It's like you might have hit it here, you might have hit it here, you might have hit it here. It's like I feel like you're doing this dance. It's like this dance for you. But eventually you're going to find this perfect alignment, and then you're going to feel manifestation unlike you've ever felt it before. You're going to probably become much more sensitive in the mind, in the body, in the heart, in the soul, in what you listen to, who you talk to, what's around you. I feel like you're going to really be trying to work on this level of creation inside you, inside your vessel, and make the internal parts of you much more beautiful, much more elegant, much more maybe softer, maybe more peaceful, right? A rose is very peaceful, it's very beautiful, it's sensitive too, right? But it's very elegant and very graceful. So I feel like you're gonna be opening that up, that part of you, in a way that you're gonna feel much more confident to express. So if before you were much more like put off to certain things, or more standoffish, or more, you know, all that, you're gonna eventually align in a level of love and beauty that's inside of you that you haven't tapped into yet is going to be accessed, and that is going to pour out in a whole different type of way. So that's cool, right? That's cool. That's super cool. All right, we have loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, and let God in. All right. If you feel like at this time you're not able to have that breakthrough, I feel like it's because part of you is trying to control the narrative, right? Like it's like part of you gets into this negative, everything's gone wrong, it's not where it's meant to be. Almost like everything's in reverse, right? Like right now we have retrograde season, and we just had a bunch of planets retrograde, so things were a little bit wild all over for a minute, and that could have made you feel a little bit of like a shake-up, a little bit like, what the heck is going on? But it's all just a shift, right? As soon as you shift it a little bit, it changes the narrative. So it's all about you finding the way to shift the narrative you're telling yourself and the narrative you're choosing to live by. All right, what are the blessings coming for Libra? Divine timing, baby. So there's going to be some sort of portal that you're going to access in divine timing. But again, see, it's so funny. See how this is kind of opposites? Like here we have all the blue with the rose, and then here we have all of the beautiful color, but then we have that blue right in the center. It's like as soon, like there's a point of sensitivity within yourself that the universe is trying to get you to. Emotional sensitivity, mental sensitivity, probably intuitive sensitivity, right? There's a certain level of love within ourselves that the universe really needs you to hit. And once you hit that, that's when divine timing gets unlocked. It's like that's when you unlock the key. And then we have self-acceptance, honesty, and communication. If there is something that you need to talk about, do it, right? That changes the paradigm completely for you. I honor my self-worth by asking for what I want. And all that I love is more important to me than all that I fear. Yes. What were we just saying? We were just saying about sensitivity and how it's like a part of you has this like standoffishness, which I mean, you're a Libra naturally, like, right? But when you don't have that, and there's flow, right? There's that love, no longer fear if someone's gonna hurt you, no longer fear if someone's gonna, you know, whatever. And you say, you know what? I live my life with love. I live my life with compassion. I live my life with purpose. I live my life with abundance, knowing that love gets passed around and love is meant to be in my life. And I'm meant to align with people who live by love and stand by love and give love back, and I align to beautiful connections that truly cherish me and appreciate me. And when you live life by that and you truly feel that, and I mean feel that, right? On a cellular level, I mean you feel that, that's when you start manifesting connections that truly are that, right? But if we're just new into manifesting, or we've been doing it for a little bit, but we're still trying to advance and do it stronger, there's going to be certain connections that we experience that we thought were like blank. But then when you turn around and understand that you can manifest partnerships, connections, people, relationships, business partnerships, deals, yada, with people who live the life of love, who are in that vibration, who live on the vibration of truly understanding unconditional love, not condition of, oh, you gotta do this, or oh, you gotta be this, or oh, you gotta have that, or oh, blah, 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 blah. No, but truly having unconditional love with the people around you, knowing that what you put out is what you're gonna get back, and then therefore you receive that because that's what you're putting out. That's alignment. But if you've got fear, you're going to attract more people who just have fear. They're going to mirror it back to you. So if you want connections that are going to be better and going to be loving and going to be caring and going to be supporting, you need to be in that vibration, and you need to be manifesting from that vibration of knowing that you are a match to that. So, and knowing that when you are a match to that, you'll attract what you are. So put that out and it will come back to you. And it was 3333 when I said that. Okay. So that's good for you. Look at you. And gateway vision. And you know what I love? You know what I love? Okay, look at this. Green and pink. And then look, it literally goes from green into pink. Do you see that? Wow. You're going to be transitioning from something that's so it's like the combination of all four elements, right? You have the air up here, but once you get past the air, you go into the blue, which is the sensitivity. Then you have the practicality, the self-worth of it all. Then you have it come into the space of love and the space of beauty and creation. It's like you literally go through the elements. You go through air, and then water, and then earth, and then fire. That's how your development is going. Wow, that's so beautiful. And then we have bliss and trust. Yes, trust, divine timing, let's go. I love it. You're literally going through the elements that way. It's so beautiful. All right, air, water, time to feel, time to access our sensitivity, our emotions, right? Time to break through barriers of where we feel we can't fully express our emotions, right? And then into our self-worth of knowing we attract what we're meant to have, and we attract the vibration of which we are. So if we say that we want loyal, committed connections and people and places and events and jobs and clients and this and that, you are going to have that, you are going to attract that, and you're going to manifest that. It's from the intention that you are setting, and from there comes the alignment, from there comes the divine timing. When you shift out of fear, move into love. When you shift into trust, right, and leave the doubt, it's when you truly align. So that is really freaking cool. That is really freaking cool. All right. If someone reaches out and offers to connect with you, right? Like never say no to a coffee. Never say no to a coffee. So if someone reaches out to you or whatever, or vice versa or whatever, just do it, okay? Do it. You never know who that connection be and who experience and wisdom can come from. I'll tell you this. In the last 2 weeks, I got some of the best advice that I have yet to receive to this day, this year, 2023, from the last 2 people you would ever expect to receive that level of wisdom, understanding, knowledge, and experience with. And to hear their stories and to hear, you know, everything, it's beautiful. So that should be a reminder to you. Never judge a book by its cover. Never, ever, ever. You never know who could truly be the one who brings you a gift. So that is what I have for you, Libra. All right, now we're gonna be doing Scorpio. Scorpio. I might do like the first 6 and then do the other 6 readings another day. We'll see. All right, who are we doing? Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, what's up? What do we have going for Scorpio? All right, remembrance and whispers. What I really like about your guys' energy right now is it's so bright and fluffy and playful and cute. And look at this. It's all like pastel and bubbly and beautiful. I love it. Wow. These cards are so beautiful. You guys are in a really good energy right now. I feel like a lot of information could be coming to you that it's almost like things about yourself, situations, people, places, events, blah, 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 that you have known about, have understood, but forgot about. And so it's almost like the universe is like re-gifting you with some sort of knowledge again. And it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, I remember that. Like, or oh my gosh, yeah, that made a difference for me. Or oh, that's really, you know, like there's some here. Oop, I need to plug in my phone. Sorry guys, or otherwise we're not gonna have a live here. All right, there we go. There's the battery. All right. The remembrance right here. The whispers. Do you see how they have the Merkaba right here? And the light up here, but this one is around the triangle, like the all-seeing eye, and this one's around the Merkaba at the top of the pyramid. So I have a copper Merkaba right here. And Merkabas are essentially, they take it and they take all the energy from all different places and all different sources, and then they bring it all together and they use it to either create, to build, to expand, right? So they take it in, 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 and then they just harvest it all and then they shoot it out. So especially with the copper one, that really brings things in. So I feel like you're kind of doing that right now. You're projecting a lot of goodness into the world, but you're getting a lot of goodness back. And whatever you're getting back that isn't so good, right? You're finding a way to make it good, and then you're using it and transmuting it out. It's almost like you're just kind of like playing with the universe in a sense, like grab this, grab this, grab this, grab this, boom, and you're creating something beautiful. So whatever you're doing is working well. I mean, keep that up. Keep that up for sure. All right. What do we have? We have big picture thinking, but it was upside down. And then we have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Oh, let's go. Let's talk about alchemy. Okay. And this relationship that we need to talk about. I can already see it's going to be salty with you. Salty and spicy, and there's a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, we'll get there. Big picture thinking, all right, visionary, inspired ideas, but it was upside down. So I feel like even though you're taking this energy, right, and you're doing good things with it, and you're passing it, and it's all this goodness is happening with it, I feel like there's still, you feel as if, part of you anyway, feels as if it's all just surface level. And so, okay, and look, 41 when I said that. Okay, that's great. This is fun. It's cute. It's all surface level. Boop, 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 boop. You get what I'm saying? But you feel like it's not enough. Like you need more. And part of that is making you feel almost like you're not at your best place in life. Like or like, even if you are, right? Even if everything's going really well, works well, blah, 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 that's well, blah, 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 yeah. But there's a part of you internally that's like, man, I just don't fully feel it right now. And however you want to describe that, right? However you want to describe that, 222. Man, you guys are in alignment. I love your energy. You guys are just like boosting me the fuck up. Like, oh, you shouldn't even say that. You guys have boosted me up because I have been like, for a minute. So, oh, I love your guys' energy. It's so fun. So yeah, even if you're feeling not the best, right? And you're feeling like certain stuff is surface level and you're wanting to see more big picture. You're wanting to be around maybe more people who are more visionary, people who have more inspired ideas, people who really understand the levels of life, what's out there, what's possible, consciousness, higher philosophies, higher understandings. You're wanting to be more connected with that. And I feel like that's where you're feeling unaligned, or that's where you're feeling like that negative part is in there, or that crack is in there. Even if it's all good on the surface and it looks good on the surface, but there's still that crack underneath. There could have been a karmic relationship that came into your life and caused some level of conflict, polarity. I'm seeing a big message for you guys on alchemy, which I really should make a video on that for my other channel, Self Mastery, and talk about alchemy, because I just went through the most wild 43, man, with you guys, these synchronicities. I went through the most wild transformation of polarity, alchemy, understanding. I mean, unlike anything I have experienced in my life. Like it cellularly changed me, and it was 444 when I said that too. And man, I will tell you, if that's where you guys are, or that's what you're going through, or what you've experienced, like my heart is out for you. Because, but just know, after the Negretto, you move into Albedo. So you're going to start seeing the light. You're going to start seeing the goodness again. But in order for you to transcend and go through that deeper level, really step into the life of a big picture thinking, right? Not just think it, right? Live a surface level life, but then think about a deeper level life. But I'm saying actually transition into a deeper level of life. You have to go through alchemy. You have to. You're not going to transcend without going to that next level of darkness first. You can do it first, you can do it last. It doesn't really matter, but you're going to do it. That's just karma. So, you can choose your battle. And that's what's cool about this world, this universe, this, simulation, right? This game. You can choose. Each of us have karma. We can't negate it. It is what it is. We all have karma. So when you make your decisions on how you live your life and operate your day, try to make your decisions based on the fact that if you put good out, good's going to come back. And if you think a couple steps ahead and you give to others without any true intention of just trying to get back, but like give to them, right? You'll notice when you're in your time of need and you're in your time of lack, the right person will come and will align to you, and it will bring you through whatever transition you need. So just remember that, okay? Always remember that. That is the best thing about alchemy, because even when it's hard, even when it's tough, it gets really, really good when the good stuff comes back to you, okay? So we have karmic relationships right here. I'm sorry, jump in. Anger and conflict, the great severing. Wow. Star bathing, and you're not for everyone. Messenger, deep cellular healing, double mission, surrender to the sweetness. Scorpio, boom, mic drop. Duh. Just like I always says with you guys. Wow. So whatever this was that took you down, obviously some sort of relationship, probably was romantic, could have been work, could have been friends, could have been partnerships, could have been whatever, right? But it was some level of karmic relationships, like we were just saying about karma. If someone did something that hurt you, really hurt you or let you down or whatever, in whatever way it was meant to, it's truly about our soul growth and our soul lessons. Like a lot of us have this paradigm that we have to be attached to this person, attached to this relationship, attached to this job because of blah, blah, blah. But you can't control karma, and you can't control somebody else's karma. So although we may like people, although we may enjoy them, although we may think it's great, yada, yada, that doesn't mean it always is. Like, if that person is meant to go through karma because of something they did in their past that's now going to come and bite them in the butt and kind of hurt you, right? You can't control that person and that person's karma that they created before you. All you can do is take the lesson and understand that now you're going to have a catalyst new relationship. So it's like you can either be the one that hurts them, right, and does the wrong thing and then have it come back and hurt you and be wrong, or you can be on the other side. So take your pick, because I would rather start here at the polarity and the conflict of a karmic relationship where someone really hurt me, and then end into the surrender to the sweetness, pleasure, joy, make love to life, right? I would rather end up here, and literally the most beautiful card that exists, having it aligned to mission and aligned to purpose, even if that means I had to go through the hard stuff first, even if that means I had to go through the conflict, I had to go through the wrongs, I had to go through this, that, someone letting me down, someone making me feel like I'm not good enough for them, someone blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Who cares, right? Like, there's always another one. Like, and I hate to say that, like, but it is, and it's not about just like a numbers game, because if that's the way you're living your life, like, that's a whole nother thing. But if you're truly seeing it as, yeah, there is going to be another one, and it is going to be somebody who is going to be more aligned to me. I learned a lot from this person. I learned such good things, and now I know that when I grow and when I evolve, I'm going to attract somebody who is more in my vibration in this way, right? This person was 95%, right? But I want 100. So, all right, now that I know what I learned from this and it was good, okay, now I know I'm gonna find somebody who's this, and I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that alignment, right? It's about shifting your perspective and understanding that what took you through maybe a dark spot is ultimately what's aligning you to your mission, to your purpose in a much more joyful, more beautiful, more pleasureful life. So don't be upset, right? If things for a minute are tough, like it is what it is. You know, sort through it. It'll go away when it's meant to go away. Don't fight it. And if anyone ever tries to make you feel any type of way about it, like, you know, we all go through stuff. We all go through our karma. And like I said, I went through the darkest of dark I've ever been through. All of 2023, but mine was really about like a North Node transit that I had opposing, and it mirrored a situation that was pretty traumatic, but it healed things. And there was like an Aya retreat and all that stuff too. So, you know, that made me pull out weeds that were kind of in my vibration, in my energy. And it was hard to do that, right? It was hard to pull those out, but it was the most beautiful transformation I could have ever been through and I could have ever gone through. And some of my manifestations, a lot of my manifestations are on the other side. And I mean, they're already here. You know what I mean? Like, so just know that. Like, know that one day you're going to wake up and you're just going to be like, oh my God. Like, I'm so happy. That's going to be you soon, right? So just raise your vibration and really work on changing your lens of perspective. Look, we literally have the card, raise your vibration. It was 111 right there. And then grounding. So make sure you are taking time to get outside, meditate outside, go in nature, go to the park, go for a nature walk, go fly somewhere, go for a hike in the mountains, really get submersed into earth. A quick trip will really change your perspective. And I suggest that for you. I really do suggest that for you. Actually, is this hitting your 9th house? No, it's not. It's hitting your 11th house. So, okay, go around some friends right now. Maybe there could be some new friends that you're manifesting. That could be what helps you, especially with it hitting your 11th house. If you feel like you maybe lost some friends through this, whatever this happened, really try to manifest in quality friends, right? Let's say there's stuff that you want to do. Let's say you want to go to the park and you want someone to go walk with at the park. Then manifest a friend who will actually go to the park and walk with you and talk with you. I did that, and I manifested literally one of the most beautiful, and I mean beautiful, experiences that I have probably ever had. And it was so in depth, and it was so detailed, and it was so healing, and it was so everything that I needed, and just somebody who was on that plane, right? I didn't have to wonder, I didn't have to guess, I didn't have to, you know, mask my words. I could just be and be accepted. And it was just a certain level of connection, intuitively, consciously, mentally, where I was able to freely express parts of myself I wasn't able to before. And so instead of just manifesting someone to hang out with, someone to walk in my neighborhood with, no, I wanted to manifest quality connection with someone who truly was on that same footprint as me. And within days, I did, and I did it with a few. So just know that, right? When you call in new tribe, when you call in new people, when you call in new connections, you will raise your vibration, you will expand, you will grow, but you have to be the one to call that in. Let go and release all this, right? Let go and release that. I'm gonna pull that out. When you let go of all the gunk, right? That's gunk. We're gonna get rid of the gunk, and you raise your vibration. That is truly when you're gonna see a whole level of life differently. It's like I feel like there's a big root, right? Learning experience. I feel like there's a big root inside of you that you just gotta. It's like this big weight. Like imagine like you know those people. Okay, I'm gonna monitor myself. You know those people who go to the airport and they have like 97 bags and they're like this big and like she can't even lift it up herself and then her boyfriend's trying to get it and you could tell he's struggling and he can barely grab it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like I feel like there's like this just big weight, and maybe not everybody sees it, maybe not everybody knows it, you know, because you might have this like really good, happy, bubbly thing on the surface going on, but underneath, I feel like there's a big weight, and it's like this big luggage. You just need to throw it out, right? Throw it out, right? That shit can't go with us, okay? So, all right, here you go, Scorpio. Just get rid of that. Get rid of the BS. All right, here we go. I send a prayer of love to all beings in need of a miracle. I know it's 444 up there when I said that. So Scorpio, I am sending you a miracle right now. I'm sending you a miracle right now, and I hope you guys heal through whatever it is that you are dealing with. Again, changing your perspective is everything. Changing your perspective in itself is freedom. And that's the gift. All right. So we have creation solo and solo magic. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a message, which I probably shouldn't even give you on this channel, but I feel like if you explore being more intimate with yourself in whatever way, shape, or form you say that to be, that could just be like getting your nails done, that could be getting a massage, that could be painting, right? I don't know what guys like that's like intimate with themselves. The guys know, right? Guys know. That more softer feminine side of yourself, I feel like that's gonna really help you access more of a creative vessel. I feel like right now you're not really doing that. Like you're not really sharing that intimacy within yourself. And when you do, when you start to love yourself differently, I mean like set an intention. Let's say you want to take yourself on a date, right? You want to take yourself to the coffee shop, you want to take yourself on a date, then you want to go get a massage, then you want to take yourself on a solo vacation somewhere. Do that, like be intimate with yourself and really allow yourself to kind of see you in a new light. Like how would others see you or experience you, but allow yourself to pour that fully into you. When you do that, I mean, let me tell you, building your relationship with yourself is magical, especially after you've had a karmic relationship and one around you that hasn't been that good or one that's really hurt you. Getting rid of that weight and kind of like throwing it out and then finding that intimacy within yourself and your experience is truly what expands your ability to love, your ability to fall in love, your ability to love your work, your ability to love what you do, your ability to love where you're going. And if you do want to align to deeper mission, you want to align to deeper healing, you want to align to a more pleasurable, exciting, beautiful life, deeper love, deeper levels of connection, you have to access this level of love within yourself, because you can only love someone as much as you love you. So I think that's really what the universe is asking you to do. Spend a little bit more time being intimate with you, right? In whatever way, shape, or form that's meant to be. Last thing right here, last message, and this is a big message for you. We have silence right next to earth and ground, and then we have key. Silence is your key, and right here, future love letter. I want you guys, yeah, and then solitude. Wow, green, 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 green. So if you really want to get grounded, and I mean really get grounded, then really take some time to be alone. Don't worry about having to be around other people. Spend some more time doing self-love. A good thing you can do is write letters of gratitude, letters of forgiveness, letters to yourself of what you're manifesting. It is the new moon in Virgo, so this is a really good time for you guys to manifest. It is accessing your 11th house, which is friends, social groups, philanthropy, technology, groups, community. So if you're wanting to bring in a new group of friends, let's say, this is a really good time. But do that in solitude, right? Do that in solitude. All right, so this is what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, Saggy is next. I've done a reading for Sagittarius, but they never got published. All right, Sag. Let's see, what do we have? Enlightenment. What do we have for Sagittarius? I'm really called to light this sage right now for you. I think I'm gonna light this up. All right, we have Soul Tree. Virgo had this. Could be dealing with one. And then we have Soul Family. Could have one in your family. All right, let's light some sage. We need to get the haters out of here, okay? We gotta get the haters out. Just light it up. Get all this negativity out. Saging might be a good thing for you. Sage often. Sage your house, sage everything. Doesn't matter. Just literally get the negativity out. All right. You could be building stronger roots with your family at this time or coming up. You could be building stronger roots with your family. All right, here we go. Here you go, Sag. All right, Soul Tree and Soul Family, and then channeling. What I really like about this is it's all purple and blue energy. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to pick it up and show you what it looks like. Look. It's all purple and blue energy. So it's very high vibrational, much more about communication, the heart chakra, your intuition, your crown, really expanding your knowledge, your wisdom, your understanding. And I feel like it's more, you're going to be connecting more with your family, your roots, your home in a deeper way. I feel like the connection is going to be much stronger than it ever was before. When it comes to channeling, that's when you have a direct connection to source. So a lot of times when I write my poems, it's all done through channeling. It's all like, I will literally, I was having my parents move and I wrote this one poem called Cycles Come Full Circle. And I wrote this poem in 5 hours, and I mean, it is like this long, really freaking long, about everything that was going on. It's like an 8-minute poem, and it's like a rap. But in like 5 hours, it just came and came and came and came, and it was just like boom, 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 and it was like the words just spewed out of me, and that's how a lot of them go. So when you have that level of connection, or you tap into that level of connection, it's almost like this light just comes down at you, and it's so strong, so powerful that you don't disconnect it. You don't want to disconnect it, right? Because it's so strong, and you're just like, pour it in, pour in the creativity, pour in the ideas, pour in the flow, pour in all that. That is channeling. So I do feel there's kind of a situation coming ahead with your family where you are going to have a much deeper, much stronger channel of energy coming in between you. This could be kind of like a whole dynamic, because this is all about the roots, right? This isn't just the top of the tree, it's the roots of everything and where they really go into. So I feel like this is almost like you're gonna be connecting. Let's say, for example, if you've been here before with your family, it's like now you're gonna be going here now. It's like you're gonna really bring in and tie the roots in together and channel a strong connection with your family again. About this. We have the blue flame and inner earth. And then activated earth. Wow, ley lines. Look at that. That is literally the channeling card. Do you see that? Yeah, you guys are going to be channeling something strong. I love it. I love it. I love it. If there's a certain place in your city, your state, the US, your country, whatever, where you feel like you get a stronger source of energy or a stronger tap of energy, go there. Be around the places where you feel like you're getting the most activation. Because I feel like when you shift energy or shift locations, it's almost like the universe is going to be like, wow, okay, we're going to expand this. We're really going to bring some level of integration in that this Sagittarius has yet to experience. And it's almost going to be like spontaneous. It's not going to happen right away. You're not going to know it's coming. It's just going to happen when it happens, but it's going to be good because look, you'll survive this. New solutions, new beginnings. Do you see that on the other side? Do you see where all the beauty is? Do you see where all the blessings and all the good stuff is? It's right there on the other side. So maybe shifting locations would be good for you. Yeah, and if you're feeling that, trust it. Allow it to bring you where it's meant to bring you. All right, we have do the work, but it's upside down. And then we have strength and guidance. All right, I feel like there's some work, some internal work that you're not doing yet, but it's only because you're not meant to do it yet. You're gonna start to do it when the universe brings the opportunity for you. It's almost like you have to like wait until this new activation comes in. You can't just jump to it, right? There's almost like this portal, this door you gotta walk through, but you're not gonna know when you get there. It's almost like, all right, here's where you're at, right? You wanna get to this next level, you wanna get to this next world, but there's this like trap door and you gotta find the trap door, but you're not gonna know when the trap door comes. It's almost like when you're in one of those escape rooms or whatever and there's like a hidden bookshelf or something like that and you're trying to like pull a book out and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, your hands are going across it and then you hit it, then boom, it opens the door, right? So it's almost like that. You can't do the work until you've found that little book in the bookshelf, right? Or that little trap door. You have to find the trap door first. Don't go out there looking for it, right? It's gonna come to you and it's meant to. But once you find that trap door, that's when the shift happens. That's when the portal comes. That's when there is that transition and that shift. Look up synchronicity 6611. And then we have take charge and action. What's so funny about this? What's so funny about this is it says take charge and action, and I want you to see something. All right, I'm gonna pick this up. So it's literally the perfect integration of these two individuals. Look. Do you see how there's one that's darker and one that's light? And then do you see how this guy is the perfect mix of both? You see how this one brings the white in, this one brings in the more purple, and then it kind of brings it together? That's you. I feel like you're really going through some level of integration. And again, it's right under the words integration. Yeah. But what's funny is, look, take charge and action. He's handing the bow. So it's like if you've been waiting a long time to maybe decide where you want to go or what you want to do next or where you're going to shoot your arrow, right? It's almost like as soon as you hit this activation point, the bow and arrow is going to be given to you. All right, where do you want to go? And what do you want to do next? Like, this is your shot. This is your free shot. Where do you want to go? So really, really, really sit while you're waiting for this portal to open. Take time to really sit with yourself and figure out what it is that you want. Don't force it. Don't force an answer, but just meditate and sit with yourself. Based? Is it, more spirit based? Is it more philanthropy based? What is it? Like, why is that why behind you? That's going to really show you the direction where you're going. And the more and more you dissect that, the more and more you become more vulnerable with that, the stronger your intuitive downloads are going to become. Understanding right here, and then we have ask and receive. So yeah, there's some forgiveness with the healing energy. There's some forgiveness that you have to work through. That could be the level of work that you might not exactly be doing right now. So keep working to forgive people, even if it's hard. We know it's hard, but just do it, right? And if you feel like you're not ready, that just means you need more healing. So take the time you need. Like there's straight up just no right here, and then there's yes. Wow, so which one is it? You don't even know, right? No and yes. You're just like straight up, you see both. You see both sides. Yeah, Sag. Don't force it, right? Don't force it. Ask and receive what you want and just know it'll come in. Don't force it. It'll come to you. All right. Yeah. Good. All right. The difficult relationships in my life are the perfect mirror for me to look more closely at my own behavior. I welcome healthy, loving relationships. All is well. Everything is working out for me for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. Yeah, that is so bright, so beautiful. All this yellow energy. And yellow really is that color of just joy and contentment and giving back and inspiring others and uplifting others. It's exciting, right? So you have a lot of this yellow energy, which is your creation vessel, and you have a lot of purple and dark blue energy. So a lot of your creation, your intuition, your crown, it's almost like you're using intuitive creations, right? To bring in more connections, bring in more people, bring in all this good joy and excitement. There's also a lot of orange here, but it's scattered. It's not dominant. It's just kind of a little bit here, trickle in. Yeah. Unconditional love. That's the card that came out for you. That's it. And the key. Unconditional love is the key, my friend. It can be hard. I know, Sag. I know. And more yellow, right? And purple. More yellow and more purple. The unconditional love is what's going to get you through it, all right? You can't change anything that was difficult. You can't. You just got to unconditionally love it, right? And move forward with a different perspective and really focus on where you're going and how it expanded you. Silence, being in silence is going to be the best for you. Really be with your own creation right now, because I feel like that's where the universe is wanting you to grow and evolve at this time. All right. What do we have for Sagittarius? This is the last reading I'm going to do. That's 4 of them. And then I'll do next Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and then I'll do Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. All right, we have the Lovers card and the Fool card. All right, you could have a Gemini and an Aries around you, or a new soulmate that comes in for you. Let's look more into this. Let's see what this is all about. I feel like this person's really insecure about approaching you, whoever this is. It could be 2 people, could be 3 people, could be 4, 5, 6 people. It could be a number of people. It's almost like there's a little bit of hesitancy or insecurity in approaching you. And then the World card right here. So it's like they're all wanting to rush to you, Knight of Swords, right? With the World card here. But there's something holding it up. It's almost like your back's to it. You're really focusing on your work, maybe focusing on a project change, a work change, focusing more on the emotional side of your work and your money, right? The Ace of Pentacles is our material. And when you're in the Queen of Cups energy, it's someone who's really just focusing on how it makes them feel, if they're joyful about it, more intuitive based, right? More emotional based, so more giving with your heart, working with your heart. And then the Ace of Pentacles right here. Yeah, I feel like you're really trying to work in a way that's going to be giving more with your heart. That's what I'm seeing. Because you have the Ace of Pentacles here and the Two of Swords, which came out, but they're not totally touching each other. They're not totally connected. It's like there's this couple people who want to come in and enter, right? But it's almost like you're blocking them out. You're blocking them out. You're just not paying attention. But it's just barely touching to the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like there's an opportunity here. There's a big offer here. There's a big offer here, but it's like just missing it. All right. How do we get it to all connect? It says wait. It says wait for Four of Swords. Just wait, chill. Chill, and there you are, Queen of Wands. High Priestess in the Six of Wands. So just wait and use your intuition. Really just wait and use your intuition. I feel like there's a countdown for this. Look, 3, 2, 1. Tell us about it. 3, 2, 1. There's some people who are gonna come to you who are sad, man. It's like, oh, like there's some people who are gonna come to you who are really carrying some heaviness. Why is that what you want? Why is that what you want? Let's see here. Why is that? Could be someone who you have an intuitive relationship with. They could be coming to you very emotionally bothered, right? So they might be reaching out to you to talk, especially talk about intuitive work. They may want to, touch on the surface of some things and chat, but I feel like there's someone who's coming to you for guidance. Wow. Okay, let's look into that. Sorry, other things didn't get this, but you do. Here's that. Okay. All right, tell us about this. Sag, the universe is wanting you to help someone out. Wow. King of Swords, Lover's energy, Gemini, and then Lover's energy here, Gemini, Two of Swords, Two of Swords. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, I feel like that person's like, man, I am really sad that I realized something or really understood something. They've got some confusion in their energy. They've got a lot of sadness, like something they were almost trying to avoid or not look at, right? See, he's trying to avoid it. It's almost like something they were trying to avoid, but it's here. It's all in your energy. So what do you want Sag to do about it? But the Ace of Pentacles is peeking out. There's a King of Pentacles here and the Queen of Wands, and the King of Pentacles is behind your back. It's like this. So you have your back turned to this person. You're not even paying attention to them. They're still gonna try to like reach out, right? They're still, see how he's still trying. He's got his little boop, boop, boop. He's got his little hand, right? His little pentacle. He's gonna try to. He might try to come and like, nudge you or say, hey, blah, blah, blah. All right, last thing. Ace of Pentacles, and there it is. And there it is with the Hermit card underneath, Virgo energy. So yeah, there is gonna be some sort of opportunity for you. You've got your eye on the prize. Let me pick this up here. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't move. Okay, that's how it was. This is how it was. What is this? Oh. I got the burn from the sage on my hand. There we go. Okay, you were like this. You were looking at the pentacle. So it's like, this person's gonna try to come and like nudge you like, hey, hello, boop, boop, got this for you. But you're over here like, this person's gonna try to hand you this pentacle, like, look, boop, 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 gonna give you this, hello. And then you're over here like, nah, I'm looking at this. But they're gonna still come, right? So it's gonna be good for you. It's gonna be good for you. Yeah, and then we have Ace of Pentacles here. So there's two big opportunities, two really big career opportunities, I think, that are here in front of you. And one is like right there in your lap, but you're looking up, like it's right there in your lap, but you're looking above it because you're looking at this other individual or this other situation where this other pentacle is behind. So it's almost like you have this really big opportunity in front of you in your lap. It's like right here, you know, blah, 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 big one. But you're overlooking it because you're looking at that one. And you're looking at that one that's big, and it's big, but this one is like 5 times the size. So at some point, you just gotta change your lens of perspective, right? Straighten out a bit, right? When you sit up straight and you straighten out a bit, should I drop a card? Then you can see the big opportunity that's in front of you. It may come from a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, or Gemini. All right, and then we have Knight of Cups. This fell out. 9 of Cups, and then the Tower. Boom. Okay, if you have a Scorpio around you, again, I feel like this person's coming to get some guidance from you. This person is trying to expand into a level of unconditional love with themselves, but I feel like they've been experiencing tower moments in their life because of some deeper insecurity they're holding on to. This could be from a soulmate of theirs, or could it be from someone around them, or some sort of experience that happened. But I feel like they're coming to you for guidance around how to tap into the key and the art of unconditional love, so I can pull in a stronger group of people, a stronger family, a stronger unit around me. Yeah. Last card here. Yeah. Okay. Last thing, I'm gonna do one more. I'm sorry. One more. Tell us about this big Ace of Pentacles. So there's 2 now. I feel like there's some people definitely watching you. King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine energy. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy. And again, that Gemini energy. I feel like they're kind of watching you, or they're watching this evolve or this grow in front of you. And it's, you know, this big pentacle, this big opportunity is right in the center of it all. And it's like you're just focused on it and nothing else. And then people are trying to come in and like tempt you or try to talk to you or see this, but it's like, boom, no, this is your opportunity that you have right here. So keep focusing on that. I feel like there's going to be 3 opportunities that come for you. 1, 2, 3. Big. All right. Wow. All right. That's what I have for you, Sag. And then I'll do Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries next. And then I'll do Taurus, Cancer, Gemini, and Leo after that. All right. Thank you.